Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm John, an old YouTuber from Denmark. My YouTube channel, Mongo TV. I have recorded video for fun like 9 years soon. So this is a package I just got today with a bigger Wilesco steam engine. That's a German steam engine. This is 50 years old. That's a Wilesco D16. It's 50 years old, but it don't have a water pump. You cannot run it many hours, and it don't have a water tap. So that's very hard to get the water out. And you still have, but now the pipe will fall off, but you still have a bit water inside. So I did buy a bigger Wilesco D20, but it still don't have a water pump. The D21 have a water pump, but that costs like $1,000. A new D8, D21 with water pump costs $1,000. So nobody sells it. I did pay a little bit less, $200, like $190. This is a Wilesco, the D8. It's kind of collector edition because it has some colors, D8s. Now the pipes did drops below. But this video is not about steam engine, but kind of, because I like to get that steam engine locomotive. But I have a pension, I don't have so much money, and I have debt like $1,000. I'm paying to my debt every month. I did that like 7 years, but I only need two payments to one of my debts, so I have like $400 more in 2 months. So that's my payment plan. That's my stamp collection I bought 15 years ago, but I have not looked at it. Been here like 10 years. But like 15 years ago I did buy some scale G tracks for the scale G, because I was watching a lot of video on YouTube about this steam locomotive could be the same 7.25 gauge. But in the United States they use 7.5, a little bit. So I did know about that. This big steam engine you can ride on, you can sit and drive. What we don't have in my country, Denmark. I'm living far away. That's Germany, that's Denmark, that's Scandinavia, and Oregon is like there. This Chiloquin, that's California. So this Train Mountain Railroad is about south in Oregon. So that's far away from my country, so I cannot just go there, because and I have low money and I have debts. But maybe I can go there in the future and try to record some video, and maybe ride on a train as a guest, not driving myself, but I could ride. So I just like to make some video about Train Mountain Railroad. So and I was thinking about to find the Google Earth, but somebody already did it. They had the camera page. I got somebody made a Google Earth map. So I have it here. So actually you can see all the track. That's a very big rail yard. I don't know if you can go to full screen, but that's in a city called Chiloquin. is close to a city in south part of Oregon in Klamath County. And all this, they are tracks. This is a 7.5 gauge tracks, and actually you can see some of the small trains with wagons, train cars. They are parking on the tracks. So this is like a big rail yard. I'm driving this old train simulator computer game. And this is, I think that's a rail yard for private trains. They're using this for like hangars, you know, locomotive sets. They are unloading. I think they're parking inside here. That's private or something, probably you're renting. But if you're a guest, probably you can put your train somewhere in the weekends. You can park your train somewhere. So you should not put too many wagons on, because they're not so long. So you cannot have 20 or 30 wagons. You will have to keep your train a little bit short, so you can park it somewhere. And they have a YouTube channel, but I thought they have even more. They only have 2,000 subscribers, and I wonder why they have so low numbers of subscribers. They have only 30 videos. I will go watch all these videos. I'm not going to play. I've been watching this red one. Some I've been watching. You see this red line. That's because I've been watching. They have, and I don't know if they have a meeting every year. But every 3 years, the triennial, I think that's every 3 years, they have an international meeting with people all over the world. They got it in 2022, so I think they maybe have it in 2025. So we can they have this train mountain safety video I've been watching 2 times. They tell you how you're riding the train mountain tracks, what you are supposed to know. You need the maximum speed is like 7 miles, and you only need to have 2 persons. You need to have a driver, and you need to have some co-pilots behind, and you need to have a safety flag, a red flag, and you need to have a cell phone and kind of radio, FSB radio, I don't know what that is. And you need to have a whistle, you can blow. You need to have a horn, you need some stuff. So they are all, I like to watch all the videos. Oh, that's a long time ago. They're not making so much videos. 7 years ago they should record a lot more video. But there's a lot of video from all kind of guests. You could just search YouTube, just searching YouTube, train mountain railroads. See, that's 7 years ago this video. 7 years, and then not go 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 1 year ago, 3 years ago, 1 year ago. But they just uploaded a video like 2 weeks ago, so they should make a lot more video. Good. Yes, this is the YouTube page for Train Mountain Railroads. We hope you will enjoy the video. If you like to learn more about Train Mountain Railroads, visit trainmountain.org. That's the web page I have opened there. But I have opened this map there, but I don't know if we can go to full screen. But that's the valley, and you can see some of the track. But that's like 5:30 a.m. in the morning, so maybe we should wait later today. It's 4 p.m. in my country, Denmark. This for now I'm thirsty. I've been so thirsty the last 2 years. I'm drinking like crazy, but that's water and cola. So I'm buying a lot of discount cola, cost like $1 each. So they have no sugar, so I just drink a lot of cola and water. But I like to get some cola. I've just stopped drinking juice because I think something in juice make me thirsty. So I just put all the juice in my sink. I had some cheap juice. Yes, some concentrate. You're adding water 1 to 10. And I was using like 10 of this every month. And that's a lot of chemicals inside. I did not think about that. I was drinking all this juice water. Yes, before you adding the water and juice, you have this juice concentrate. And then you put 10 parts water. But you will still drink like 10 liters. 10 liters of cheap juice concentrate. That's probably not so good to drink. So I will stop do this. But you can get other trains than steam locomotives. For this 7.5 gauge, you have all kind of electric trains. Even they have some kind of bicycle trains. You can ride in like a bicycle train that's sitting on a bicycle. This is the scale G tracks, 45 millimeters. But you can buy real steam locomotive for this too. But I think you can get a 7.5 gauge kind of train, electric train for like less $5,000. Even few $1,000, maybe $3,000. You can get some old second hand. It don't have to cost a lot of money. You will think you can get it like $3,000 and up to $10,000 and $20,000. This big handmade steam locomotive probably they cost like $20,000 or $30,000. Cost a lot of money. So I cannot buy that because I'm an old poor man. I think you can buy something like $3,000. Just an old small electric train for 7.5 gauges. But I'm not living in the United States. I'm living in Denmark. So how you need to buy a locomotive somewhere there. Probably you can buy something there. There's a lot of clubs. There's a lot of clubs member of the railroads. Probably you could buy a locomotive and renting. You could just put it outside, and maybe you could pay some money for parking. I could have a small locomotive in United States, but that's the train mountain rail. But that's the Chiloquin area, Klamath County. That's train mountain camera 34 below Klamath basing from Sigibode. I think that's the highest point. That's Steigerbode is a cell tower site. That's a cell for a cell phone, mobile phone, cell phone, a telephone. And the highest point on the I'm sorry, just drinking all this cola. I have so much air in my stomach, and now I'm more thirsty. I'm a little bit tired today because I made so many videos the last 3 days. But now I have all this web page open. But it's early in the morning, but we have to do it later because it's early in the morning. Oh, now it's the sun is getting up. I think that's not the right time. It's not 3. I don't know how to read this. 49. Oh, that's old one. We are in year 2. I don't know why this date is not working. This is working. It's 5:45 a.m. in the morning. It's early morning, 5:44, and now it's my clock is like 2 minutes in front, so we are 3:44, so that's the time difference is like 10 hours. 10 hours is 3:45 p.m. and here we got 5:45 a.m. So it's the time difference from Denmark is 10 hours. So the sun is getting up. It's close to 6 a.m. in the morning there, and it's Oregon. It's like Denmark. It's snow. It's like my country. There's snow outside. So actually this track 7.5 gauge, that looks pretty big. So some they have really big, some have some really big locomotives. But the speed limit is 7 miles. This is a switch. You go and got the manual electric switch. They even got light signals, I think it is. So it's close to 6 in the morning, but I've been watching a bit video, but that's very big. It's like I don't know, 20 miles. That's just the main tracks. So I don't know where the rail yard is there. It's close to 6, but we can look later. But nobody's there because it's 6 a.m. in the morning. So I think the sun is just to get up. It's now we got a little bit train. I don't know where it is. Looks like the main station there. But that is 7.5 gauge. I don't know if that's 7.5 inch. I don't know. It's not feet. It's not 7.5 feet. Feet is much bigger. I don't know how much, what 7.5 is. I think it is inch, maybe 7 inch. I'm not sure. Now it's 6:45, but that's summertime. They maybe forgot to change the clock to summertime. It's 5:47. So we have to wait some hours. Oh, this is not updated. That's from last night. So I have to look more. You got track plans and maps. So that's really big. I think this is what we're looking there. We're looking this. We're looking, that's the part there. That's the part inside there. I don't know what that is. If that's